Jay here. Welcome to Beginning Guitar Interlude number 1. We're going to have an interlude every 4 chapters, and these interludes are also a great opportunity to be learning a new song. You can learn a song of any style, any genre. It could be the Beatles, it could be a pop tune, a jazz song, anything you'd like. But keep picking up tunes, keep building up your repertoire, and every song will always have those challenges where we get to apply some of these concepts we've been learning and use our chords. Okay, so for this first interlude, we're going to talk about the chromatic scale. Okay, the chromatic scale is when we basically go all half steps. Now, a half step on the guitar, if I go from an open string, that would be an open string to the first fret. Or once I start fretting, it's basically just going fret by fret. So first fret, second fret, third fret, ascending or descending. And that's your chromatic scale. The chromatic scale is really cool for a couple different reasons. Number one, it kind of lets us find out how the guitar works and where the half steps are, and how we can start to fill in some gaps in our scales when we jam. It's also really good as a warm-up too. I usually do a chromatic scale or 2 every time before I play. Okay, so let's go ahead and start off with doing some 1-string chromatic scales. Okay, for number 1, we're just going to climb up the first string and we're just going to go fret by fret. You can use your index finger for every note. You can also start to use your other fingers too, and I'll demonstrate some different ways to play it. Okay, first of all, I'm just going to use my index finger. I'm just going to climb up the first string. I'm just going to go open 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then I'm going to backtrack once I get to my 12th fret. You can also max it out and hit your highest fret. Depending on what kind of guitar you're playing, some might be more accessible than the others, but have fun with it too. See if you can get up to your higher notes, but we're just gonna sort of stop at a 12th fret for today. I'm gonna keep my thumb on the back of the neck, kind of helping to guide as I climb up and down the string. So use that thumb for some pressure. Okay, so here's number 1, 3, 4. Okay, now another way I like to do for fingers is to go open, index, middle to my ring, and then just go ring finger all the way from there. That would be like this, 3, 4. Okay, now coming back down, I'll go ring, middle to index, and then just use my index all the way from there. Okay, for number 2, we're going to climb up the second string, and I'm going to try some different finger suggestions. 3, 4. Here's number 2, a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, here's number 3. We're going to climb up the third string. 1, 2, 3, 4. For number 4, we're going to climb up the 4th string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now here's number 5. We're going to climb up the 5th string. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then for number 6, we're going to climb up the 6th string. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's number 6 a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, moving on to part 2. Now we're going to talk about doing some chromatic scales within a position as opposed to climbing up one string. Okay, now you got some different options for fingers and ways you can execute some of these, so we'll talk about them. For number one, we're going to climb up from open position. all the way up to our 4th fret on the 1st string. And we're basically going to climb up to our 4th frets, and we just have to note the 3rd and the 2nd string where we'll do one difference. Okay, now for number 1, we're going to start off open 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 6th string. Now for fingers for this one, you can go all index fingers. That would be like this. Or you can use the open, index, middle, ring, ring. Of course, you could be like open, index, middle, middle, middle. So check out some fingers and see what works best for you. But the one where we use the ring finger twice is the one that I prefer. Okay, now when we go to the 5th string, I'm going to do the same concept. Open 1, 2, 3, 4. 4th string, again, open 1, 2, 3, 4. 3rd string is an open 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, because of the tuning of the guitar, I'm going to bypass the open 2nd string because I'm actually hitting the note B on my 4th fret on the 3rd string. So I've already got that note. I'm going to jump right to my 1st fret on the 2nd string and then go 1, 2, 3, 4. So again, watch out for the tuning of the guitar to not double that note. There's also another option too. I didn't write here, but you could go from your 3rd string, open 1, 2, 3. That last note is my A sharp or my B flat. I can jump now to my open 2nd string to get my B natural. So there's always going to be some options for this one, but this is just one in particular that I usually favor. So that's the one I'm giving you. Okay, now once we get to that 2nd string again, that's a 1, 2, 3, 4. And then once I get to my 1st string, we're back to open 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now at this point, we're going to descend. So taking her back down, we're going to go on the 1st string, 4, 3, 2, 1, open. 2nd string is just going to be a 4, 3, 2, 1. 3rd string is a 4, 3, 2, 1, open. 4th string is a 4, 3, 2, 1, open. 5th string, again, 4, 3, 2, 1, open. And then 6th string is 4, 3, 2, 1, open. Okay, now here's that scale up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for number 2, we're going to climb up in our 5th position, the chromatic scale, as opposed to using some open strings. So there's usually going to be 2 options for this. I gave you one option here. Let's go ahead and talk about it. We're going to start off 5, 6, 7, 8 on the 6th string. Then I'm going to jump to my 5th string and I'm going to go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm going to use my index for the 4th and 5th fret to kind of keep me in this position. And then from here, I'm going to climb on up. Okay, now I'm going to do the same concept on the 4th string, 4 to 5 with my index. Now I just climb up, 6, 7, 8. Okay, same thing for my 3rd string, 4 to 5 with my index. And now I just go 6, 7, 8. Okay, now here's where that guitar has that tuning, so we're going to just go right to my 2nd string and go 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, now to the 1st string, again, index finger for the 4th and 5th fret, and then 5, and then 6, 7, 8. Okay, now at this point, we'll backtrack it on down. I'm going to use my ring finger for that high note. When I go to my 7th fret, I'm going to go to my middle. And then I'm just going to go to my index for the next 3 notes, 6, 5, 4. One more time on the high string, that's a 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, now 2nd string, I'm just going to go 8, 7, 6, 5. 3rd string is 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Again, using my index for those last 3 notes. Okay, now I'm just going to do that same concept for the next string. That's an 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. 5th string, same concept, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. And then I'm just gonna go 8, 7, 6, 5 on the 6th string. Okay, here's that scale up and down. 3, 4. Number 2 a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, for the last one, number 3, we're going to play a different concept to play our fretted chromatic scales, and this one's going to be real similar but one difference. So now I'm going to start on my 6th string again on my 5th fret, but this time I'm going to go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and my fingers I'm going to suggest is going to be an index, middle, ring, ring, ring. Okay, now my last note's a C sharp right there, so this time I'm going to jump right to my 5th fret on the next higher string, and I'm going to do that same concept, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4th string, same frets, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3rd string, I'm just going to go 5, 6, 7, 8. My last note's a D sharp, so I'm going to jump right to my 5th fret on the 2nd string, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then to my 5th string, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now I'm going to descend it. I'm going to go 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and I'm going to go ring, middle, index, index, index. On my 2nd string, I'm just going to go 8, 7, 6, 5, so I'm going to go ring, middle, index, index. Okay, now we'll go back to my 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and that'll be all ring, middle, index, index, index. 4th string, 5th string, and then 6th string. Okay, now here's number 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then here's number 3 a little faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. So one cool way to apply some chromatic scales, let's say if I take an E minor pentatonic scale, if I'm going to go open to 3 on my 6th string, I can be open 1, 2, 3. So great ways to approach, lead down. Same concept on the 1st string. Great ways to add some rhythms too. So I always try to think about let's say if the scale I'm jamming on, what the notes might be, and then start to fill in those gaps. Have some fun with it. Thanks so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one. Take care.